Yeah, okay. So in our exam, you have to face total 150 questions. So there is two paper one and paper two. Paper one have total 50 questions, and paper two has 100 questions. So total is 150 questions. So each questions is 2 marks. So total 150 question is 300 marks. So out of 300, you have to get the score. This time UGC cutoff list, I think 218 for general and approximate 196 or 200 for UGC net. And the other cutoff list for other categories is it vary. So mostly candidates from general category. So general category, because mostly students they are here to clear your JRF. You have to clear about the net. What is the difference in between net and JRF also? Net means National Eligibility Test. It is a national level exam. So if you are in the yoga field or you want to do any government job, so it is one of the best exam which will help you to in the selection of any kind of job in the yoga field. You want to do school job, you want to do university job, okay, everywhere it will help you. And previously, last month, UGC also announced one new rule. Ki those students who want to do job of assistant professor in the university, they have to. So those students who are net qualified, they can get these kinds of job easily. Otherwise, you have to do PhD, then then you can get assistant professor job. So this exam will help you to get that job also. And JRF means Junior Research Fellowship. So exam is same. What I told, if your score is approximately 96 or 200, then you will be eligible for net. In the same exam, if you get more score, more percentage, more than 218, 220, more than, okay, then you will get JRF award, Junior Research Fellowship. But for JRF eligibility, there is a few criteria. For boys, there is criteria of age 31 also, and for girls, I think 35 or 36 age criteria there. So those girls or boys who are more than 35, 6, so they cannot get JRF award. Okay. And what's the benefit of net and JRF? If you qualified net or JRF, so because after post graduation, your next target is PhD. If you want to continue study for PhD, there is two criteria there. One is if for each university they conduct the entrance exam, and after the entrance exam they conduct interview. So if you are not net JRF qualified, then first you have to clear their entrance exam. Then you will be able to get entry in the interview. But if you qualified net JRF, then you have no need to give the entrance exam. Directly you can jump in the interview and clear the interview, and then you will get admission in PhD, doctoral in philosophy. Okay, and after PhD, many more benefits. And few state and central university, they give the fellowship also 15,000, 20,000, 25, 30,000. Depend on the different universities. They have different criteria of that. But JRF fellowship is different from that scholarships. In the one time, you can get only one fellowship by your state government, by the UGC, by your university side. Only one payment you can get. So JRF fellowship is more than as the state university and the university also. Approx, because I'm also JRF qualified. I'm getting after if I might add my HRA, it's extra. So approximate 39,600 something I get monthly because I'm JRF qualified and I'm doing PhD. So if you qualified JRF and then you get enrolled in the PhD, then you will get this type of fellowship from the UGC side. After enrollment in the PhD, then you have to apply for JRF, then you will get it. And after 2 years, then and if your research work is going well, then you will be promoted in SRF also, Senior Research Fellowship. Then you will get 5 or 6,000 extra also, approximate 45 something thousand you will get monthly, and 5 years you will get. If your PhD is extended more than 5 years, then you will not get this payment. So during five years, then you can get this payment. So and in the job also, in the government job also, there is the criteria, because there is scoring criteria, API score there mentioned. So if you are not net JRF qualified, then you will get 0 score there. If you are net qualified, then you will get 5 score there, 5 score. And if you are JRF qualified, then you will get 7 score. So whose score will be more, who will be selected for the government job. So these are the benefit of JRF net. Okay. Hope you have understood it properly. Now I'm going to introduce you the syllabus of UGC net JRF. Okay. Hope my screen is visible to you. I have already told you that we have to face two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 has total 10 units, and from paper 1, total 50 questions you will face in the exam. Okay, so from each unit you will get 5 questions. So I will give a little brief introduction about all the units. Okay, first unit is teaching aptitude. So here you will get the concepts of the teaching, objective of the teaching, level of the teaching, memory level, understanding level, reflective level, characteristics and basic requirements. Means we are giving online class or we are giving offline class. So which tools helps us? So as like I'm giving online, so laptop is there, screen presentation is there, marker is here. So as like same, which kind of tools or ads which tells here that will help in teaching. So you have to study about that. Learners characteristics of adolescents, adult learners, okay, individuals difference, gender difference. The girls, they have the different quality. Girls, boys have the different. Old persons, they have the different, and the child, they have the different stamina and the ability to receive the knowledge. Factors affecting teachings. Okay, communication, two types I'm giving you. Okay, we are directly communicating. So there may be network error also. So which kind of extra factors can affect our communication or in our teaching? Okay. Methods of teaching in institutes of higher educations. So higher education is like Swam Prabha is the very good portal. It's running by Government of India and MOOC also. So these are the online platform, and offline many more state government, central and deemed universities are here. So you have to read about that. So teaching support system, traditional in the Gurukul tradition, how at that period students was getting knowledge, and students have to stay in the Gurukula, and then Guru, he was giving knowledge to them. But at present, that Gurukul has converted into school and colleges. So in the modern times, how Guru is distributing his knowledge, ICT based means digital teaching. We are at present we are doing digital teaching because I'm taking help of laptop and phone also. That's why we are doing ICT based teaching. So evaluation system means scoring or criteria to evaluate the students following percentage score, the grade system following by, and the cutoff list, cutoff criteria following by the any institute. So these are the evaluation system. So this syllabus in the unit 1 teaching aptitude, you have to face 5 questions. Okay, 5 questions will be from this university. Oh, sorry, this unit. Okay. Next unit is research aptitude. Okay. Giriraj sir will teach you in detail and the concepts of research, and in the during your master also maybe you have read about the concepts of the research, meaning, type, characteristic, positivism and post-positivism approach of to research, methods of research, experimental research, descriptive research, historical, qualitative, quantitative methods. Steps of the research questions, research design, data collection, literature. There is a few steps you have to study about that also. Many times, almost every time, 1 or 2 questions from the steps of the research. Thesis and article writing. You have to read about the journals also, and the format, APA structure, format. You have to study about that formats also. Applications of ICT in research. Okay, in the modern time, how ICT will help in the research, and research ethics. Few ethics we have to follow. We cannot make a fake research paper. We cannot publish a fake report. Then government may take action against them if we do that. So about the related with the research, so total 5 questions will be from the this unit. Unit third is comprehensive passage. So you will face a passage there, and 5 questions will be from it. Okay. Unit 4 communication. So communication, we are doing also communication. I'm speaking, you are listening. Okay. Many types communication we do. What is the meaning of the communication, type, characteristics of communication, effective communication? How can it be effective? Impressive, verbal communication, non-verbal communication, interculture and group communication, classroom communication. Okay. So in the different kind of situations, you have to communicate different. In the family, you will talk differently. In the friend circle, you choose words differently. In the classroom, in the teacher, in the stage. So every time, depend on the situations, you choose the words. That is the communication. Which words or which lines should be better at that particular situation or period. Barriers of effective communications. Ki barriers means who will uh, be barrier means the distraction between the communication. Network error is also you are not able to understand my words. Maybe you have the lack knowledge, or I'm not able to use a particular right exact words. These are also the barriers in the communications. So many more types of barriers in communication. Mass media is like Modi ji, or the in the Media also. So hundreds, thousands, crores of people, they listen one person. Okay, in the social media, there is a mass media. Okay, society communication. So total 5 questions will be from the communication. 2 persons, they are raising hands. May I know Indu ma'am or Mitakshi ma'am? Why? Any problem if you are facing? Are you getting my points or not? Please confirm me.
Yes, sir, no problem.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, unit 5 is mathematical reasoning and aptitude. Okay. So here you, Subir sir will teach this topic. So, so mathematics, so total 10 to 15 questions from the mathematics. So it's very important unit. Okay. Number series here, letter series, codes, relationships, mathematical aptitude, fraction, time, distance, ratio, proposal. You have done all thing uh, uh, till your 10th class also. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. That's syllabus only. Only that syllabus. You will get questions. Okay. Average questions from here. Logical reasoning. Little difficult, okay, but when if you are logical minded person, then you will solve the question easily. So mostly from the darshan also, Nyaya darshan, many questions from in the logical reasoning. Okay. Figure Venn diagram also very famous in here. Every time 1 or 2 questions from the Venn diagram. So total 5 questions will be from the logical reasoning. This unit. And next is also mathematics unit DI, data interpretation. Okay. So you will get a chart and total 5 questions will be there. 2 to 3 questions belong from the average and others depend on that. So different kind of chart, bar chart, histogram, pie chart, table chart, line chart. Okay. If you understand properly unit 5, if you understand unit 5, then automatically very little efforts you will solve unit 8 automatically. Okay, 5 questions from data interpretation. Okay, next is unit 8 ICT, information and communication technology. So here you have to study about the generation of the computer, parts of the computer, laptop, email, audio, video, PDF, internet, Gmail, etc. Digital initiatives in higher educations. Okay, ICT and governance. So digital knowledge you have to hear. 5 questions will be from ICT. And next is unit 9, people development and environment. So you have to study here types of the parts of environment factors and pollutions content also, human and environment interaction. Okay, soil pollution, noise pollution, air pollution, water pollution, waste, climate changes, and socio-economic, etc. And natural resources also, as like solar, wind, soil, hydro. So their protocol also many times here. It's very important corner here. So in 1986, which act published by government, National Action Plan, climate change internationally, different kind of Montreal Protocol, Rio Summit, Kyoto Protocol, very important Kyoto Protocol, Paris Agreement, okay, International Solar Alliance, ki how many countries are belong from this Solar Alliance or Paris Agreement. So these kinds of questions and the details something ki when this Paris Agreement did and how many countries supported them. Okay, and what's the rules regulations of this agreement? So this kind of total 5 questions from the environment unit, and the last unit of paper 1 is higher education. Okay, in the higher education, the details of the universities, deemed university, state university, central university, private university, the vice chancellor, chancellor, their power, who has the power, and how what they can do, at who will be governing body. Okay, conventional and non-conventional learning program. So you have to also study about the conferences also, symposium, national international conferences, what the rules regulations of the conferences, symposium, etc. Policies and governance and administrations also, value education and environmental education. So total 5 questions will be from higher educations. So total 10 units are here, and out of 10 units each sorry, out of 10 units each are from 5 questions will be from each unit. So total are 50 questions from paper 1, and each question has 2 marks. So total are how many marks? Please confirm. From paper 1?
100 marks.
Very good. So total are 100 marks from paper 1. Hope you have understood about paper 1 syllabus. Okay, now we are going to introduce paper 2 syllabus. It's very important because paper 2 total have total 100 questions here. So total 200 marks will be you will get from paper 2. And mostly it will be more easy for you because you all are from yoga background. You did your graduation, your diploma, your master degree in yoga. So mostly subjects you are familiar. Already you are familiar. So half of the subjects you know already. But either we will teach you in detail also. So there is total 10 units. So each unit's total 10 questions will be there. So first is fundamental of yoga history and various schools of yoga. So in the first unit, you have to study about the details and the history of the yoga, meaning of the yoga, and different sages what they told about the yoga, as like Mahasi Patanjali what he told, Mahasi Vyasji what he told about yoga. So different according to Mandukya Upanishad, according to Mandukarika, according to Katha Upanishad, what is the definitions of yoga according to Bhagavad Gita. So these kinds of misconceptions, aims and objective of the yoga, why we are practicing yoga, what's our main goal. Introduction of Vedas, Upanishad, Prasthantraya. Prasthantraya has 3 granths, 3 texts. Can anyone let me know which 3 texts are from Prasthantraya? It's very important questions. In many times, these questions have been asked in the exam. Yes, please. Anybody? No? Prasthantraya? You don't know? So, yeah, you can direct unmute yourself, okay?
Sir, Upanishad,
Yes, Kaleswari ma'am, yes.
Upanishad, um, Brahma Sutra,
Very good.
Bhagavad Gita.
Excellent. Prastantari has 3 texts, Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, and Brahma Sutra, okay?
Thank
So,
you, sir.
concept of, very good, thank you. Prastantari and Purushartha Chatushtay, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, you have to study about that also. And the few questions from the Sankhya Karika, Vedanta, there is total 9 darshan here. Okay. 6 is the Astik darshan and 6 are the Nastik darshan. So you have to study about all the darshan also. The Ramayana, Aranyak Kand, Mahabharat, Shanti Parv, and Yajnavalika Smriti. You have to study about maybe one or two questions from here in Ramayana or Yajnavalika Smriti. Brief introduction, yeah, you have to do study about their journey, their characteristics, what's the date of birth, from which place they got they born, and who is their guru and their pupils, and what's the contribution of these sages in yoga. So Maharishi Patanjali, Guru Gorakhnath ji, Kabir Das ji, Tulsi Das ji, Sur Das ji, Swami Vivekanand, Sri Arvindo Ghosh, Maharshi Raman, Maharshi Dyanand Saraswati, Sri Shyama Charan Lahadi Mahasya. Brief introduction. Okay. P. Krishnamacharya, who is the father of modern yoga. P. Krishnamacharya, Swami Shivananda Saraswati, Swami Rama of Himalayas, Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, who give the transactional meditation, Pandit Sri Ram Sarmacharya, who is the founder of Shanti Kunj in DSBB, and their contribution of the development and promotion of yoga. So you have to study about all the sages. Okay. ज्ञान योगा, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, raj yoga, hatha yoga, mantra yoga. So you have to study about that. So total 10 questions will be from the unit 1. So syllabus is huge. Be patient. We will cover you and you have to just follow us. So second unit, there is 3 main text here. One is Principal Upanishad, second is Bhagavad Gita, and third is Yoga Vasisht. So Principal Upanishads total are 10. Isavasya Upanishad, Keno Upanishad, Katha Upanishad, Prashna Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, Aitriya Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad, Brihadaranyaka Upanishads. So total 3 to 4 questions will be from the Principal Upanishads in our exam. Because total 10 questions will be from unit 2. So 3 from Upanishad, 3 from Bhagavad Gita, and 3 for Yoga Vasisht. And even maybe 4 questions. So 3 to 4 questions from Principal Upanishad, 3 to 4 questions from Bhagavad Gita, sorry, 3 to 4 questions from Yoga Vasisht. And in the Bhagavad Gita, so chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6, chapters 12, chapter 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So total 3 to 4 questions will be from Bhagavad Gita. You should study all the 18 chapters. It's my personal suggestion to you. It's a very religious text and one of the best book in yoga also. So 3 to 4 questions will be from there. Yoga Vasisht. So it's the reading of text is not possible as more than 32,000 sloks in the Yoga Vasisht. So don't worry about that. We will provide you notes. So all questions will be from the notes. Okay? Yoga Vasisht. So please don't purchase this text. No need. Our notes are enough for it. Unit 3. Unit 3. So it's a wonderful unit. And Yoga Upanishad. Total are the 8 texts here. And you can get easily, you can solve questions very easily here. So when you will read them, then you will understand what I'm saying. So Shweta Sautar Upanishad. Only out of 8 little Upanishads, you will get 10 questions. And the other units you can see, so many text and then you are facing 10 questions. So from Shweta Sautara Upanishad, 1 or 2 questions will be from here. Yoga Kundalini Upanishad, 1 or 2 questions will be from it. Yoga Chudamani Upanishad, 1 or 2 questions will be from here. Trishiki Brahmana Upanishad, 1 or 2 questions will be from here. Yoga Tattva Upanishad, Dhyan Bindu, very important. Dhyan and Nad Bindu is very important. Nad Bindu Upanishad. Every time 3 to 4 questions only from Nad Bindu Upanishads. And very little Upanishad it is. Yoga Raja Upanishad. So out of 8 Upanishads, so total 10 questions will be from it. Next unit is unit 4. Here is Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So you all have you all have done the post graduation, so all are familiar with Patanjali Yoga Darshan. So total 4 chapters here. So there is Pad, Samadhi Pad, Sadhan Pad, Vibhuti Pad, Kevalya Pad. So 10 questions from here and next 5 questions also. So in the unit Patanjali Yoga Darshan, so you will face 15 to 18 questions in the exam. So very important text it is. Patanjali Yoga. You have to chant, remember all the 195 sutras. Please don't go through the only syllabus. It's my personal suggestions. Read complete darshan. Read each sutras properly. In unit 5, there is Hatha Yogic text. Total are 8 texts here. Yoga Bija, Gorak Sanhita, Vasist Sanhita, Shiv Sanhita, Siddha Siddhant Padati, Hat Yoga Pardipika, Gheranda Sanhita, and Hat Ratnavali. These are the 8 texts. So out of 8 texts, so total 10 questions will be there in the Hat Yogic text. Okay. And unit 6 is general psychology. So here you have to face the alternate states of consciousness. So mostly you have to study about here the stages of sleep, disorders, behavioral psychology. You have to study about that. Madam ma'am will teach you in detail. Psychology as a science of behavior, psychological basis of behavior. Okay. Personality, nature and types of personality, determinants of personalities, heredity and environment, facts, stages of personality development. Cognitive psychology, sensation, perception, attention, memory, learning, their definitions and types. So from this syllabus, 3 to 4 questions will be here. Mental health, it's very one of very important area in psychology and research also. Okay, it's very important area. Mental disorders, insomnia, depression, stress, anxiety disorder, etc. You have to study about that. 1 or 2 questions definitely from this syllabus. Next is human anatomy and physiology. So 3 to 4 questions will be from here. So in the anatomy physiology, you have to study about the cell, tissue, organ systems. Okay. And different systems, musculoskeletal, all types of 11 system you have to study here. Digestive system, excretory system, renal system, nervous system, endocrine glands, sensory means nervous system, cardiovascular system, respiratory system, immune system, endocrinology, endocrine glands, hormones, their functions, reproductive system, And in the same unit, you have to you will face diet and nutrition questions also. So types of food, nutritions, understanding nutrition, basics knowledge, sources, functions, effects on the body, micronutrients and macronutrients, water soluble nutrients, vitamins, minerals, proteins. Okay, so you have to study all the antioxidants and their roles, etc. Yogic diet. What is the difference between yogic diet and modern diet? So these kinds of questions you will face, carbohydrates, etc. Food groups. So different kind of food groups are like cereals, millets, okay, jaggery, honey, sprite, selection, preparation, vegetable, fruits, food and metabolism. So, okay. So total 3 to 4 questions will be from the diet and nutrition area. So in the psychology, from the sleep disorder, mental health, anatomy, physiology, and the food and nutrition, total 10 questions will be from unit 6. Next is unit 7, very easy unit, very easy units. Definition and importance of health according to WHO, dimensions of health, physical, mental, social, spiritual, Panchakosha theory, Triguna theory, Panch Mahabhuta theory, Panch Prana, their role in the health, concepts of Panch Karma Kosha. If you study unit 4 or unit 5 properly, then automatic you will solve unit 8, except Ayurveda area. So you have to attend the Ayurveda class also. We will provide you. So total 10 questions will be from here, from unit 10. 5 questions belongs to Yog Darshana, 2 to 3 questions belongs to Hatha Yogi text, and 3 to 4 questions will be from Ayurveda area from the unit 8. Unit 7. Unit 8 is therapeutical yoga. So first you have to proper knowledge about the body systems, okay, anatomy, physiology. After that you will it will be easy for you to understand the causes and symptoms of the disease, and the treatment in yoga, how you can treat by Sat Karma, by yogic therapy, asana, pranayama, meditation, which should be good for them. Okay, which yogic practice will be good for the psychological problem. Okay, cardiovascular disorders, heart attack, cancer, diabetes. Which yogic exercise they should do. Okay, so little you have little consciousness, if you little aware about the anatomy, physiology or body systems, or you have medical background, then easily you can solve this it. Very easy on it, but little focus you have to do here. Respiratory disorders, allergy, rhinitis, sinusitis, bronchial asthma, cardiovascular disorder, hypertension, angina pectoris, cardiac asthma, endocrinal metabolic disorders, diabetes mellitus, etc. Okay, gynecologic disorders, menstrual disorders, 1 or 2 questions will be from here. Gastrointestinal disorders, muscular skeletal disorder, neurological disorders, psychiatric disorders. And you read the syllabus properly. 1 or 2 questions will be from the syllabus only. Every time 1 or 2 questions. How? Same. Ki they will give you in option ki okay, let us know ki which system is not belong to neurological disorder. Option A, migraine. Option 2, epilepsy. Option 3, tension. And option 4, diabetes. Then what is the right answer of this question?
Diabetes, sir.
Diabetes. So yeah, it's 1 or 2 questions common from the only syllabus. So read it properly. Ki which disease belongs to from which disorders? Okay. Next is unit 9. Here you have to study about the applications of yoga. applied psychology, and one famous text that is teaching methods, published by the Cavalier Dham. So purchase that book, where it is very important book. So I think 4 to 5 questions only from that text, and very easy to understand also. Okay, there you will get to know the methods of yoga teaching. In the yoga class, if 10 persons are there, then which how you have to make the environment, how they can sit properly. If front of you there is total 100 students, so which protocol should be better for them? Okay, in that group class, many more kinds of patients, healthy candidates also, females also, old person also, and okay, and few are chronic disorders. So then at that period, how you will handle that class? So related with the yoga educations, 10 questions will be from here. So it's practical unit. If you are the instructor and you study that uh, properly, easily you will solve this unit. Who are not taking class or who are only reading, then they may little difficulty. Okay, easy for them who are already teaching class. They may understand properly. Easily they can understand. Lesson plan, yoga class, as like same also. Okay, okay, it's our first class. So which class should be in first day? Okay, in today module, how I started class? Can anybody let us know? In the starting of the class, what I did?
Sir, prayer.
Yeah.
Prayer. Prayer. So in the yoga module, it's common everywhere. In the America also, in the Iran also, everywhere where in the yoga, first is prayer and end is Shanti Path. It's common module, yoga module, common module. First prayer and end Shanti Path. And in between, now Sukshma Vyayam, Sthul Vyayam, asanas, loosening exercise, strengthening exercise, bending, etc. Breathing exercise, meditation, relaxation asanas. So these kinds of module you have to knowledge about. That's why I told you it is practical unit. And unit 10 is completely very easy, very easy. If you are from yoga background, so mostly are from yoga background, because I think no need to give extra class of this unit, but we will give you class. Don't worry about ki Sat Karmas, type of the dhoti, who should do niti, kapal bhati. These kinds of basic questions will be asked in the exam. Surya Namaskara, steps in the Surya Namaskara and their mantras, their okay, asana name, yogic postures. They can ask about the Virasana, Parshokonasana, etc. Trikonasana. Very practical unit. Unit 9 and Unit 10. In very easy prone postures. So few times one or two structure based questions they ask, as like unit 8. I give the example. Okay, I'm giving you an example here. Okay, in the question there is ki, which posture is not prone posture? Shalabhasana, Dhanurasana, Bhujangasana, or Vrikshasana?
Vrikshasana.
Vrikshasana. So these kinds of basic questions also examiner they can ask. And they can make critical also, A or B, B or C, C, D, A है, B नहीं है. As like these kinds of questions they you may face in the exam. Okay, balancing asana, supine postures, pranayama, different kind of pranayama, practice or meditation. This unit is yeah, you have to study it properly. So different yogic variations given by the different schools, yoga schools. For example, Sukshma Vyayama given by Swami Dhirendra Brahmachari, total 48 types of Sukshma Vyayam. And next is cyclic meditation. Cyclic meditation are given by SVS Guruji Dr. H.R. Nagendra. MSRT, also SVS technique. Transcendental meditation, Maharshi Mahesh Yogi. Yoga Nidra, Bihar School of Yoga. Savita का ध्यान given by DSVB, Dev Sanskriti Vishwavidyalaya, DSVB University. So total 10 questions will from unit 10. So it is a little introduction of the UGC NET JRF syllabus. Hope you have familiar with the syllabus. I will share its PDF in the group. Yeah, if any kind of questions related with syllabus, you can ask. And after that, I will give my personal time. If you have any kind of problem in the registration or in MDYA, you can ask me at the end. Okay. Yes. If any question,
Sir, I
doubts, you
have
can
one
ask.
question.
Yes.
I have one question. It is from the basic line. Like we have different types of yoga, Karma yoga, Bhakti yoga, Jnana yoga, Raj yoga, Hatha yoga. But in Hatha yoga, we have so many texts to read. And Ashtang yoga, it comes under which yoga? Hatha yoga, Raj yoga. Secondly, there is one more question that we are studying Hatha yoga Pradipika. And in that, it leads to the Raj Yoga. If it is leads to a Raj Yoga, then what is the meaning by taking to the that text of Hatha Pradipika into the Hatha Pradipika, not in the Raj Yoga? I mean, if the Hatha Yoga leads to Raj Yoga,
in
I
the
hope you're
in
getting my
the
question.
Yeah, I got your point. So all are correlated. In Hatha Yogic text also many variations as in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika there is Chaturanga Yoga. Ghiran Sahita is also a Hatha Yogic text. There is Saptang Yoga.
Hanji,
Vasi
that is the
Sahita is
five. Mhm.
Vasi Sahita is also a Hatha Yogic text. There is Ashtanga Yoga.
Right, right.
In the Yoga Darshan there is Ashtanga Yoga. So,
Ji.
and in the Upanishads also, Shweta Sattva Upanishad, Sadang Yoga, Gorak Samhita, Sadang Yoga there. So you have to remember ki which text recommended which kinds of yoga. Okay.
No, no, no. That is the not the. I mean, that is not my point. My point is basically, if Hatha Yoga is already there, and different kind of scholars, rishis came, and they gave their own opinion or their explanation. उन्होंने अपना भाष्य दिया तो their choices and then it got popular जैसे घहन जी ने दिया और स्वामी स्वात्माराम जी ने दिया ऐसे different kind of rishis came and they give different kind of explanation on Hatha Yoga but Hatha Yoga and Raj Yoga if both are different then why Hatha Yoga text leads to the Raj Yoga why does not comes under the Raj Yoga ये क्वेश्चन
Uh,
like
okay, I'm
दोनों
giving a
डिफरेंस
little
क्या है
example. I'm giving a little example. Okay. Uh, Raj Yoga is the higher stage. Okay.
ओके
Kevalam Raj Yogaya Hat Vidyopadisyate. In the Hat Yogic text, when you will study the Hat Pardipika, in the second slok, it mentioned by Swami Swatamarama, Kevalam Raj Yogaya Hat Vidyopadisyate. I am giving Hatha Yoga only to reach to you to get the stage of the Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga is the higher stage, as like PhD and post graduation and graduation. So you can understand ki graduation, post graduation, they are the Hatha Yoga path, and the PhD it is the Raj Yoga. So after you can reach the position of Raj Yoga when you will follow the Hatha Yoga.
then what is in the Raj Yoga
Raj Yoga, you can easily understand that it is Samadhi stage or the okay Kevalya stage, that is Raj Yoga. Okay.
okay so is there an I'm sorry it's like a chain of question that I'm asking is there any text on the Raj Yoga as well like in Hatha Yoga we have different text to read about there are so many scholars who have given their explanation same as in the Raj Yoga there are any scholars like Hatha Yoga Pradipika is there anything in Raj Yoga
Yeah, in Hatak Pradipika, there is mention some few 2 to 3 slokas about the Raj Yoga. And Swami Vivekanand, when you will study about that, he also wrote a book on Raj Yoga also, and that is B.K.S. Iyengar, I think. He also give the explanation of the Raj Yoga. So you have to read about different authors, their views different. So you have to remember you differently, okay, separately.
Means Puranic texts are not there. Puranic texts are not there. Only like Swami Vivekananda basically known for the Kriya Yoga.
Mostly in the
Potentially, most of
modern
the
text. In the
okay modern
Patanjali
texts
Yoga
are there.
Darshana, there is not directly about the Raj Yoga. There is mentioning about the Kevalya. And
Hanji.
Kevalya, if we understand Raj Yoga and Kevalya, so they are very close to understand. So and few areas they also recommended ki that Samadhi is the Raj Yoga. So and in the Yoga Upanishad, sorry, in the Yoga Darshan, there is mention about the Samadhis and types of the Samadhi also. Okay.
Okay. But in my course, like, I'm sorry, again, last question. Last question.
Okay.
Uh, if like we are going to do a PhD in this, in yoga, then why UGC emphasize basically on Hatha Yoga? Why they have not emphasized on Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and the Karma Yoga? Karma Yoga, yes, of course, from the Bhagavad Gita, it is there. A lot of things, other things are also there to explain the Karma Yoga. Jnana Yoga and the Bhakti Yoga, I mean, there are some texts which are available. They but didn't emphasize on it. Just because
No,
there are
in
so many texts. Mm-hmm.
Unit 1 is there, Bhakti Yoga, Raj Yoga
Hanji.
syllabus. Unit 1 there is mention about, and Unit 9 also mention कि Raj Yoga, Karma Yoga, Gyan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga.
Mm-hmm. But वो वैसा डिटेल नहीं है जैसे like in हठ योग there are lots of text are there हम पौराणिक तरीके से
Yes,
like we are studying.
in details there is no
Hmm.
particular book. In Bhagavad Gita
Okay.
mention or Gyan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga,
Hanji.
all three kinds of yoga mentioned there. So that's why not a
Hanji.
single book of particular. That's why they did
Mm-hmm.
not mention separately, but
Okay.
they may ask questions from different books. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. So now I'm clear. Thank you so much. Namaskar.
Most welcome. Most welcome. Namaskar. Yes, any doubts you can ask if anyone have. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording. Yes, Indu ma'am, yes.